Be the wife who makes her husband eager to come home, and be the husband whose departure leaves her longing for his return. Love is not built on grand promises, but on moments that make each other want to return. A gentle wife needs no heavy makeup, only a smile to greet her husband at the door, like the last rays of sunlight soothing his weariness. A good husband needs no lavish romantic words, only to leave behind a warm emptiness in his wife's heart when he goes, enough to make her yearn and wait for his return. A happy home is not found in lavish possessions, but in the feeling of wanting to return and never wanting to leave. When a man knows no place outside is as peaceful as his wife's embrace, and a woman knows her smile is his final destination, that is when love matures. Like a small candle burning steadily, warming longer than any blazing fire. For true happiness is not in staying together forever, but in wanting to be together again each day. Nothing is more noble and worthy of respect than fidelity. Among countless human values, fidelity shines like a flawless gem. It is not loud or boastful, yet it makes a person steadfast, trustworthy, and more lovable than ever. A faithful person dares to keep the promise held in their heart, despite time eroding memories or distance weaving challenges. Fidelity is when the heart knows enough, choosing to stay with one person alone, when love is measured not by years, but by steadfast emotions, a gaze that remains true through countless seasons, a hand that holds tight despite the storms. That is the most vivid proof of the word noble. For while the world may change, fidelity remains what makes a person most admirable, like a candle unextinguished amidst the storm, like a tree's roots clinging to the earth through seasons of tempests. No bond, empathy, or companionship is more lovely, kind, or enchanting than a good marriage. A good marriage is a symphony of two souls who listen, who yield, who love without conditions. There, the husband is not only a steadfast shoulder, but also a confidant. The wife is not only a life partner, but the flame warming each homecoming. They share not only joys, but also tears, not only journeys, but also seasons of silence. Companionship in marriage is a journey of two hearts growing together. In love, they gaze at each other with radiant eyes. In marriage, they look in the same direction that is the most enduring charm, not in appearances, not in possessions, but in the peace of knowing, with this person, I can be myself without fear of harm. A good marriage is like aged wine. The longer it rests, the richer its flavor, the deeper its aroma. It makes us believe that among countless bonds, only love, nurtured by respect, empathy, and fidelity, is truly lovely, kind, and captivating. Always remember that the most important thing in a good marriage is not happiness, but stability. A marriage cannot thrive solely on fleeting moments of sparkling happiness. Happiness, however beautiful, is but a moment, while stability is the quiet, current, nurturing love through the years. Stability is when both hold each other with duty, understanding, and trust, even when passion no longer burns as fiercely as it once did. In marriage, not every day is filled with laughter, but with stability, every storm becomes a test to love more deeply. That is when the husband does not give up amidst exhaustion, and the wife does not leave amidst uncertainty. They choose to stay, knowing stability does not kill love, but is the fertile ground where love grows, endures, and ripens. A good marriage need not shine brightly every day, only be peaceful enough that each morning both still want to wake up beside each other, still want to walk forward together. For happiness is the flower that blooms, while stability is the soil, and only with good soil can the flower endure. The happiness of a couple lies in striving for each other, trusting each other, and changing for each other. In this ever-changing world, a couple's happiness is like a small garden amidst the storm. To keep the flowers from wilting, the leaves from falling, each must bend down to nurture the roots of love. Striving for each other, that is when the husband sets aside his fatigue to listen to his wife's long day, when the wife smiles gently, even knowing today's meal lacks flavor. Trusting each other, that is the golden thread tying two hearts amidst life's doubts, keeping them close even when far apart, holding on through hardships, and changing for each other. That is the highest expression of mature love, when both stop seeking perfection but strive to become better for the other. Happiness does not lie in grand gestures, but in small efforts repeated daily. When a couple lives for each other, trusts, and steadfastly nurtures their bond, even as the years fade, their love still sparkles like the first morning, pure, warm, and full of hope. In married life, a man has the duty and responsibility to protect his wife. A good husband needs no flowery words, only to stand quietly behind so his wife can step forward with confidence. When her life faces hardship, he is her anchor. When she succeeds, he celebrates with a sincere smile. He knows a man's strength lies not in power, but in making the woman beside him feel safe. A man's protection does not make his wife dependent, but empowers her to shine in her own sky, knowing he is there to catch her if she falls. That protection is the essence of love, duty, and patience, the three qualities that shape the ideal husband in every woman's heart. A happy marriage stems not only from love, but from nurturing and safeguarding it. When a man protects and a woman cherishes, their small home will always be filled with sunlight, no matter the storms outside. A man's greatest prosperity and greatest challenge is his wife. A wife who loves and shares is like a warm lamp in the home, lighting her husband's path through the darkest nights of life. When he stumbles, she does not mock, but offers a hand to lift him. When he is weary, she quietly prepares a meal, a word of comfort to steady his heart. That gentleness, that patience, helps him go further, grow stronger, and become the best version of himself. But if a wife lacks trust, lacks empathy, then no matter how talented the man, his path to success becomes unsteady. For a home without warmth is like a boat without an anchor in the sea of life, easily swayed, easily overturned, easily lost. Prosperity is not measured only by wealth or status, but by the peace within a home. A good wife not only helps her husband succeed, but also helps him preserve his character, kindness, and inner calm. Thus, it is no exaggeration to say, a wife is a man's greatest fortune or his greatest trial. She is the mirror reflecting his true worth. The most important thing in married life is never growing weary. Whether love endures is secondary. Love is like a flame, brilliant at the start, but it fades over time, if not fueled by steadfastness. Thus, marriage need not always be passionate, but it requires two hearts that never stop striving for each other. Never growing weary means listening even when angry, staying even when disappointed, and finding ways to make the other smile when life grows heavy. A husband who sets aside his pride to preserve peace, a wife who chooses patience over blame, that is the mark of mature love, a love that transcends emotion to become a commitment to stay. For in marriage, no one can love as fiercely as in the beginning forever, but anyone can learn not to give up, to love through actions, duty, and empathy. Love may fade with time, but perseverance and tirelessness keep a home from crumbling. When two people strive together to the end, even if love no longer burns brightly, they will realize beside them is the most reliable partner, a companion who never abandons them. The happiness of a couple lies in striving for each other, trusting each other, and changing for each other. A woman's imagination moves swiftly. It leaps from admiration to love, then from love to marriage in a moment. The happiness of a couple lies in striving for each other, trusting each other, and changing for each other. That is not just a philosophy, but the formula for endurance. Marriage cannot be built on fleeting emotions. It is forged from countless quiet days together, through exhaustion, through pain, yet both choose to keep going for each other. Strive to understand trust, to hold on change, to harmonize. When the husband listens, the wife yields. Happiness becomes a garden tended by steadfast hearts, not the magic of early romance. And the saying, "A woman's imagination moves swiftly. It leaps from admiration to love, then from love to marriage in a moment," is a gentle yet profound brushstroke. Women are flowers blooming with emotion. A single glance, a gesture, a caring word can spark a garden of dreams in their hearts. That imagination makes them quick to love, quick to sacrifice, but also quick to hurt when reality falls short of their dreams. So when a woman's dreamy love meets the reality of marriage, endurance can only be sustained by striving for each other. True love, knowing trust, change, and living for the other, is what carries them through the long road. Love is the breeze, marriage the home. The breeze may come suddenly, but to keep warmth within the home, it takes the nurturing hands of both. And no matter how dreamy a woman may be, when she meets someone willing to strive for her, every fantasy becomes true happiness, simple yet lasting. When husband and wife are in harmony, even the East Sea can be drained. 100 years of fulfilled love, silver-haired devotion. When husband and wife are in harmony, when both look in the same direction, sharing joys and sorrows, even the vast East Sea holds no fear. This proverb speaks not only of love's strength, but of the synergy of trust and will. In a family, if the wife is a gentle lamp, the husband is the flame keeping that warmth alive. When their lights merge, the home glows with the radiance of peace, enduring and true. 100 years of fulfilled love, not of eternal romance, but of a lifelong journey of preservation. For love, no matter how deep, may fade. Only devotion, loyalty, and forgiveness carry two people to the end. Silver-haired devotion, the image of an old couple on their porch, hair gray, yet eyes still brimming with affection, is the most beautiful symbol of human happiness. They have walked through storms and triumphs together, learning that love need not be loud, only steadfast to the end. A happy marriage is not without storms, but is when both hold hands to steer through the waves. When husband and wife are in harmony, even the East Sea can be drained. For the strength of two hearts beating, as one can conquer any challenge. And at the journey's end, when they still look at each other as they did at the start, that is 100 years of fulfilled love, silver-haired devotion. For a talented man, a sensitive, caring, and sharing woman is enough. For we all know 2 talents under one roof are too much. In married life, a man carries grand ambitions, far-reaching dreams, a desire to prove himself. But a woman, with her sensitivity and emotions nurturing his soul, wields a soft yet unmatched strength. A timely word of encouragement, an understanding glance, is sometimes worth more than 100 praises. For when both carry strong egos, each vying to shine in one home, their light may dazzle, but burn each other out. Marriage does not need 2 talents competing, but 2 souls in harmony, one stepping back, the other stepping forward, like the moon and sun taking turns to light the world. A man's success is not only from his intellect, but from the woman behind him, quietly laying bricks of love to build a castle of peace for his return. And a wise woman knows she need not outshine, only make her man want to come home. True love is not about who is greater, but about complementing and uplifting each other. A talented man needs a woman with heart, and when heart and talent meet, they create not just a home, but a world of their own where peace and success coexist. Family is not a place we come to, but a place we belong. When we come to a place, we can leave at any time. But when we belong to a place, it holds a piece of our flesh, our memories, our soul. Family is such a place where every laugh, every tear weaves into love. No matter how far we go, the call, "Come home for dinner," lightens the heart, guiding us back after months of storms. Family is where we need not prove our worth, need not wear a mask to be accepted. There, love requires no conditions. We return in success or failure, and someone always opens the door. That is what makes family not just a place to live, but a place to belong with all our heart. Some say, in this world, only one place always waits for us home. Indeed, family is the only harbor time cannot erase, where we begin our journey as humans, and the last place we want to return when all else fades. So don't just come to family, belong to it with love, gratitude, and care, for only then do we truly have a place called home. Family happiness does not come from having a perfect family, but from accepting and loving your imperfect family. Family happiness is not made of perfect photos, flawless meals, or sweet words. It is built with patience, empathy, and forgiveness, things unseen by the eye, but felt by the heart. Family is not a place without arguments, but a place where, after every argument, we still want to sit together. For each family member carries their own flaws, some quick-tempered, some clumsy, some forgetful. Yet those imperfections create a vivid tapestry of life, where love is the thread binding all. When we learn to accept differences instead of changing others, we realize imperfection is what makes family precious. Happiness is not in whether our family resembles another's, but in having enough love to hold each other every day. For only when the heart forgives, saying, "It's okay," instead of "Why," does a house become a place of love, not judgment. Family is not only those we are born to, but those we choose to love and care for. Sometimes, family is not in the household register, but in the heart. It may be the friend who listens when we're weary, the colleague who cares quietly, or the lover who stays through our falls. They share no blood, but share the rhythm of understanding. Family is not only where we are born, but where we choose to love. For in life's journey, we meet those who make us feel safe, who let us be ourselves, who understand without needing many words. And when we cherish and care for them, though not bound by blood, they become our true family. Family is not only shaped by fate, but crafted by our hearts. For in the end, those who love us truly, who make us feel we belong, they are family. So be grateful for those who choose to stay by us, bound by nothing but love. Family happiness is a life shared with the one you love most, facing every hardship together. Family happiness is not calm days without trials, but stormy days faced hand in hand. It's when you return weary and find a light still burning, someone still waiting. It's sharing burdens, rebuilding joy, and believing as long as we have each other, we can overcome anything. In life, love cannot avoid clashes, hurts, or misunderstandings. But through facing those hardships together, love grows stronger. For every challenge is an invisible thread binding two souls closer, teaching them family is not just a place to live, but a place to grow together. Happiness is truly simple. Finding someone who doesn't promise to avoid storms, but promises to face them with you. And when both still hold hands, even if the sky falls, that is the truest family happiness. Family is not only those we love, but those we learn to forgive, share with, and sacrifice for. Love in a family is not only shown through sweet words or warm family meals, but forged through clashes, misunderstandings, tears mingled with smiles. Forgiveness is understanding that anyone can err, but only those who love choose to stay and mend. Sharing is when joy is not yours alone, and sorrow is not left to linger in dark corners. And sacrifice the quiet flame, warming the home, the mother's calloused hands, the father's silent gaze in the night. Family is not always serene, but those imperfect pieces create a complete picture. For there, we learn to love without conditions, to listen without judging, to give without expecting return. Ultimately, happiness is not in having a perfect family, but in having a place we always want to return to, where love is woven with forgiveness, sharing, and silent sacrifice. Family happiness is not in having many things, but in loving and cherishing what you already have. Family is not measured by grand houses or luxury cars, but by laughter at the dinner table, quiet care, nameless sacrifices. Many chase happiness in far-off places, forgetting it lies in a mother's eyes, a father's warm voice, a child's tender call. When we love, we learn to put others before ourselves. When we cherish, we see that today's small moments are the treasures tomorrow may not bring back. Happiness need not be sought, only recognized and preserved. Family is a treasure beyond the measure of money, felt only by the heart. For sometimes, the most precious thing is not what we gain, but what we hold on to love, gratitude, and appreciation. Family is where we return when every turn in life seems to lead us astray. Family is not just a red-tiled roof or familiar walls, but a mother's warmth, a father's gentle gaze, the bright laughter of siblings. It's where time seems to slow, letting us breathe, reminding us, no matter how cold the world outside, this place always opens its arms to welcome us. For family does not ask how successful we are, only that we are safe. No promises, no conditions, only love, pure and eternal. Family, in the end, is the soul's final anchor, the start of love, and the place we can always return, no matter how many wrong turns we take in life.